Okay guys, how we doing? Here we go, we got another Black Ops 2 gameplay for you to enjoy. It's a kill confirm gameplay, and do you know what I've said before, I'm enjoying Black Ops 2 at the moment. The funny thing is after playing Call of Duty Ghosts, you get to Black Ops 2, it is quite refreshing, and I know that I get, not really criticised, but people make more of a pungent joke about it at my expense in the comment section when they say, it makes me laugh how you're going back to Black Ops 2 now, when I remember you said it left a bit of an unpleasant taste in your mouth at the time when it was available. Will you do the same with Call of Duty Ghosts when Advanced Warfare comes out? Will you go back to that? And I think the answer to that is 100% no. No, thank you very much. You know, I haven't had Ghosts for a long time now. And I think essentially my life and my health is better off without it, because look, I know that Call of Duty Black Ops 2 had a lot of annoying things in there. For me personally, it was the Remington shotgun, the pistols and the quickscopers, bouncing betties, shock charges, so on and so forth. I could keep going on. And, you know, I said in a few times, people said that the pistols weren't too bad, they were quite balanced. And I've always disagreed with that. I always find, I never equip a pistol, but whenever I run out of ammunition and I pick a gun up off the floor, it generally tends to be a pistol. And when I do pick it up, I go on a nice little tear up with it. I do very well, and I find it very, very easy to use and very reliable. So yeah, essentially I've always had a problem with these pistols, and they do get my goat quite a considerable amount. But yes, I'm enjoying the Black Ops 2. It does still annoy me, but I think it's just quite a nice vacation to drop on when you come away from Call of Duty Ghosts. So that is why I'm playing more of it. And this gameplay, you know, it's not too bad. There's a lot of kills. There's not too many deaths. There's a lot of streaks. There's a lot of fun. That's all I can say. Even when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Essentially, to use the words of an old song. You know, when you're running around and you're streaking and you get that invincible feel, and then something happens that stops you in your tracks, the rage does ensue. You know, you tend to shout a few curse words, but then once you get back in the flow, it's fun. So that's why you're getting a lot of Black Ops 2 lately. So enjoy the gameplay. I hope you do. I hope it's to your palate and it tastes good. Yeah, there's a few things to cover in this gameplay. It's quite a long gameplay, so I'll try and get as many things covered as I can, because there's a few things I just wanted to talk about. The first one is I want to give a massive, monumentous, mammoth-sized, bloody green giant thank you to a channel called Gaming 13 UK. Now, Gaming 13 UK contacted me over YouTube in the personal inbox section probably about 2 weeks ago. And he said, hey Apak, I remember quite some time ago you had a PS3 and you had a few problems with it, and you had to take it back and you ended up going back to Xbox and you were disappointed. Well, I'm just letting you know now that I have upgraded my system. I have a PS3, I no longer use it, it's pointless having it in the house, it's yours if you want it. And I said, oh yeah, okay, you know, I have been looking, every time I go past my local game shop, I have a little bit of a peek through the window at the PS3s and see what kind of a deal we're talking about, and they're generally in the sort of £100 to £145 range, and that's without any games as well. And I keep thinking, oh, you know, I will get one. I'm not interested in next gen at the moment. I'm really not. I'm not in any rush at the moment until they get more games out till I get one. So I thought, you know, I would like to get a PS3 go, because there's totally different games on there that I'm interested in. And also as well, I know a few of you were very disappointed when I gave the PS3, took it back, because there was a lot of people adding me on PS3 who wanted a game, and I couldn't do it. The good news is like I say, I said to Gaming 13, I says, yeah, sure. I says, what do you want for it? You know, name your price. And he said, nothing. I'll send it to you. I'll deliver it to you. I don't even really need a shout out. Just, I wanted to do something nice for you. Now, if I didn't give something back, it wouldn't be very apocalypse-like. I really don't think. So I'm going to put the link to his channel in the description. Gaming 13 UK. He's got a channel. He's got about 40 subs or something like that. And, you know, I've listened to his stuff. It's decent stuff to listen to. So I'd be really appreciative if you could go over and just, check him out, see if there's anything over there you like. Have a look at a few of his videos. He tends to do a lot of booster exposing and things like that, and hacker exposing, which is right up my street anyway. And please go over and just at least say thank you. Just go on one of his videos and say thank you, and just click a like on it or something like that if you don't feel feel the need to subscribe to him or whatever. So thank you very much. That has really helped me out. I now feel really posh. I have 2 consoles. I feel like a real posh bastard, and it's great. This whole new avenue of gaming has opened up to me, and it's come in perfect timing as well. So yeah, just going on to a few other things. I also wanted to give a very big congratulations to the herder of buffalo. Now, some of you guys may have heard of the herder of buffalo. A lot of you guys may have heard of him. Herder Buffalo is a voice trolling channel, and he kind of started out around about the same as me. In fact, his channel was a little bit before mine, but he's now on nearly 400,000 subscribers, so he's had a massive boost in his channel. I kind of clicked on, I always watch his videos, and I started to notice that his views were going through the roof on every single video. And I thought, I wonder how many subs he's got now, because the last time I checked it was like 100,000. He was doing well anyway. And he's now on nearly 400,000 subscribers, and it's just awesome. It's really awesome to see that people, you know, this is like a message to all you smaller YouTubers, even to myself, you know, it's even a message to me to say, look, the times of growing big haven't gone, you know, they haven't gone with the days when Fisticuffs and Woody and all that and those guys were doing it. There's still the opportunities now, and you've got to kind of find a niche market. That's the key, and that's what he's done. He does all the kind of voice trying. He does a lot of impressions. Namely, his most popular one is Peter Griffin and Stewie and things like that. But he does a lot of other things, and he's kind of hit this niche market where he goes on Omegle and I think Chatterbait and things like that. Kind of satirical English piss-taking way of going about things, but it's very funny. There's quite a few rude moments on there, and it's really awesome to watch. So I'm going to put his link down just below Gaming 13 as well. So, you know, just go over and check that out. But it's amazing, you know, and he's kind of like been recognised by the relevant people as well. Hence the reason why he's grown. You know, I mean, he was growing anyway, but to have that bit of a push from these bigger channels is always the most important thing. I featured on Trollarch Games with my Riley series about 2 months ago, and I was really excited that they accepted the Riley thing on there, and I kind of put a bit of a sort of collaboration of things up there. Unfortunately, they took the video on during a week when YouTube was effed up really bad. And I think my video got something like 80,000 views, and I gained about 100 subscribers out of it. And I was glad to get the video on there, but I was gutted at the same time because YouTube was just screwed over with the subscriber base. People weren't gaining any subs, so I was lucky to kind of get 100 out of that. So that was quite sad. But yeah, he's kind of featured on video games and a few other channels, and it's really awesome to see somebody grow like that. I'm still pushing to get on video games. I'm still trying to get the Noob of the Week on video games, and I've sent them 3 messages now. And, you know, if I got on there, then things would be different. All you guys keep saying, you should be on about 100k. If I got on video games, there's a chance I could grow. I could grow to that if people liked it and took to it, and I think they probably would. But I'm pushing. I'm trying to push that home. But yeah, just to finish off on a completely different note altogether, last night we were watching some television. We had me and the wife had a few games of Worms. Worms on the Xbox Live. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. You've seen Rage Quit in Call of Duty. Have you ever seen a Rage Quit on Worms? It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, we made a few people rage quit when we dropped the brown sofa on about 5 of their Worms, which was awesome. So if you've never played Worms, go into Xbox Live Marketplace and have a look. It's just so much fun to play, and you can play it online now, which is awesome. But yeah, we were playing a bit of Worms, and you know, people were rage quitting, so we turned it off. And she kind of looked over at me, and while she was flicking through the channels, and the Eurovision Song Contest was on, and I thought, oh, I know what's coming. I know what's coming. Once a year. The reason I don't like the Eurovision Song Contest is because it reminds me how much people hate England all over the world. It reminds me how much the world cannot stand the British Isles, this little island. And she was kind of looking at me with puppy dog eyes. Oh, can I just see the results? And I went, oh, go on then, put the fucking results on. So she put it on, and we watched about 2 minutes of it. And then this, like, man transvestite 300 warrior in a dress popped up singing a love song. And I was like, I don't want to sound awful, you know, I'm not homophobic. I'm not scared of my house whatsoever. No, I'm not homophobic. But, you know, transvestite, okay, if people feel the need to dress as women, then fine, that's absolutely acceptable. But a beard, you know, a transvestite with a beard, it was just strange. Even this morning in the results, like my daughter was, in the news, my daughter was watching the news and it came on and my daughter was like, why has that woman got a beard, Dad? And you've got to explain what the hell a transvestite is to a fucking 5-year-old. It's just bizarre. But yeah, our commentator, this guy called Graham Norton, he could kind of assume every result before it came in. So every time it came on, he'd be like, okay, Azerbaijan, can you give your results? And he'd be like, well, we definitely know they're going to give Sweden 8 points. And he'd be like, Sweden 8 points, and things like that. And I just said, people really hate us, you know? The Irish, the Scottish, the Welsh, and all of the world hate the fucking English. And it's all to do with past history and raping and pillaging and burning down of villages and stuff like that happened centuries ago, and people still hold a real grudge towards the English now. And it's quite annoying when you think we're in the European Union and we have our, our soldiers and our army. Whenever there's a conflict kicks off, we're always one of the first to get over there along with America and help them out and send aid. And when it comes to charities, we're always there at the forefront of charities to help out people in other countries. And people just fucking hate us. And that's why I don't like watching the Eurovision. It's quite annoying. It just reminds me how we're just so detested. And that makes me cross, because I know, okay, we've got a few knobheads over here. People don't like it when the World Cup starts and our fans go over and just start smashing up other countries' bars and stuff like that and causing havoc and getting arrested. But essentially, we're a good little island. People here have got a good heart. So, yeah, if I've got any of you guys who are from other countries, please don't be afraid to leave a comment and just let us know why you hate us. I'm only kidding. No, just let us know why there's such a conflict. I'd be interested to know, is it because of the past history, or is it because, I don't know, we like lager and fighting? Who knows? Anyway, hope you enjoyed the gameplay, guys. Have a good remainder of your weekend, and I will see you soon. Apocalypse done.